Good morning. Hey guys, so I just finished my journaling for the day, and you obviously clicked on this video because you're interested in how journaling has changed my life, and I'm going to explain that to you. But first, if you're liking the video so far, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and you hit the thumbs up so you don't miss my next one. But let's dive into how journaling has changed my life. So firstly, I want to create a picture in your head of how I view journaling. So imagine that there's a garden, and obviously a garden has flowers, it has weeds, and I want you to imagine all of your positive thoughts that you think on a daily basis are flowers. And in your garden, there's a bunch of weeds. I want you to think the weeds as negative thoughts. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the average human has about 50,000 thoughts per day, and 70 to 80% of those thoughts are negative. So you can imagine that the garden in your head is pretty overcrowded with weeds that need to be pulled out. So journaling allows you to basically get into the garden, get into your head, and search for those weeds and start pulling them out and getting them on a piece of paper. That's how I view journaling. I like to use the gardening analogy just because it makes sense to me. So that's the first thing. It allows me to go into my garden, my head, and pick at negative thoughts that have just been bundling up over the years or over weeks, over months, that you have to go back and pull them out. And it's an annoying process, but journaling allows you to get at things in your head that are old, that need to be removed. Secondly, journaling is an amazing way to track your progress. I have journals from 2 to 3 years ago when I was in a completely different part of my life, completely different environment, completely different everything, just different part of my life. And going back and looking at those journals is just a really good way to see how far you've actually come. Because as humans, you probably know this already too, we like to think in the future. We want, the next thing. We make 100,000, we want 200,000. We get 100,000 followers, we want 500,000. It never ends. And with that comes little appreciation for how far we've actually come in our life and in whatever we are doing. And obviously there's benefits to thinking in the future and thinking of how, to get ahead. But I also think it's really important to just know how far you've actually come. And I find that journaling and keeping journals over the years has allowed me to go back in time and look at how far I've actually come in my journey. And the third thing that I've taken away from journaling and how it's changed my life is it allows me to appreciate the little things. And what I mean by that is, we take for granted so many things in our lives because, we have a tap that has clean water, we have a roof over our head, we have shoes, we have our 5 senses, we're able to hear, smell. There's people in the world that don't have all those things. And one of the things that I like to add to my journal is a gratitude list. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, and that allows me to just write down things that I would usually take for granted. And over time, you'll notice that you're gonna start to appreciate just the little things in life. Like someone opens the door for you, someone, it doesn't have to be someone, but you know, you turn on the water and there's water at your mercy, just like the little things like that. So some of the things that I struggled with when I was starting to journal was, number one, being consistent with it. It can be really easy to journal one day, take the next day off, come back to it, maybe take 2 or 3 days off. That's a good way to track your progress because at least, you know, you're still somehow writing what you were doing in that moment of time. But if you really want to reap the benefits of journaling, you need to stay consistent with it. And if you are a beginner and you haven't journaled a bunch, I highly recommend the 5-Minute Journal by Intelligent Change. You can buy it at most stores. I'm going to leave it linked down below in my LTK. You guys can check it out there. But now that I've been journaling for quite some time, I like to just journal in my own little notebook here. This is still by the Intelligent Change, but there's no journal prompt. And how I structure my journal now is, so I'll write the date at the top, and then I basically just write out what's on my mind in the morning, like what's going on in my head. And then after I do that, I write out my 3 things I'm grateful for. I write out how I'm feeling in the day. So how's my mood? How am I feeling? And then I go into my daily affirmation. That's basically how journaling has changed my life. I gave you guys 3 things there. So I'm just about to go to the gym to hit some legs, and I thought I would show you guys my outfit today. So this outfit is all ASRV. It's a brand that I've worked with on Instagram. They make really nice technical gym wear. It's a little on the pricier side, but the quality is really good. So definitely something that will last longer. So the first thing I want to show you are the shorts I'm wearing. These are the ultralight 6-inch linerless shorts in a dusk black colorway. I really like these ones. They're nice fit on me. I have bigger legs, so sometimes it can be harder for me to find shorts that I like. But yeah, these are really nice. And then this is the Supima mesh panel tee. It's a little bit oversized, so I actually sized down because I don't like my stuff too big. So this is a small, and I usually wear size medium in shirt. But overall, guys, really nice quality stuff from ASRV. And then I'm wearing these Chuck because it's leg day. So depending on the outfit, I like to switch back and forth between these Sony headphones or the AirPods. And today I'm gonna be going with the Sony headphones. So here's the outfit for today's workout. And like I said, we're gonna hit some legs, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for that.
I've been on a marathon for months. All I know, I can't just get enough. I know. Euro step to the money, that's a lay. Take advantage of my time to get a payday. I've been to myself, I've been out the way. If I'm not with the kids, it's me and Tay. Spend a bag, get a bag, that's the routine. I go north, cross the border like some poutine. Growing up, I had hoop dreams, still be on the hoop scene. But I turn hoop dreams to boob dreams. And look, we made it. Still do more numbers than the ones who got famous. Hear what I'm saying? I could take a cookie cutter system and go bust it down and bake.
Okay guys, so before coming to the gym today, I didn't have a lot of motivation, didn't have a lot of energy, and I almost didn't come here. It's in the times where you don't want to do the things that your brain is telling you to do that you push through, because that is where discipline is built, and that is how you build your discipline muscle. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of things that you don't want to do in your life, but you have to push through it. You have to get through the obstacles, because that is where growth happens. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, because obviously people watching my video, they go to the gym. They might not always want to go to the gym, but trust me, if you can get yourself out the door to the gym and just doing a few exercises, you're going to feel so much better.